Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. A jury says the gunman in Pittsburgh's Tree of Life synagogue shooting should get the death penalty when he's officially sentenced tomorrow for killing 11 people in 2018. KDKA TV reporter Andy Sheehan.
Was he in the throes of a schizophrenic delusion? Was he sort of not in his right mind? Now, the jury, in reaching its decision and going through all these aggravating versus these mitigating factors, found that, yeah, he had a terrible childhood, but they did not buy the mental health experts of the defense.
Gene Klickner was at the synagogue the day of the shooting.
I don't even know what to say about the verdict because it's not a happy day.
The massacre is considered the deadliest anti-Semitic attack in U.S. history. Pope Francis is in Portugal for World Youth Day, where he met with survivors of clergy sexual abuse. The Vatican says he heard their stories and blasted the country's Catholic hierarchy for not doing more to protect them. A scary kidnapping case out west.
Investigators say a man who posed as an undercover police officer kidnapped a woman in Seattle, drove her hundreds of miles to his home in Oregon, and kept her in a makeshift cell from which she eventually escaped and found help. The FBI says the 29-year-old is charged with interstate kidnapping. Police are searching for more possible victims after linking him to sexual assaults in at least 4 other states. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Former President Trump will be arraigned again tomorrow for another federal indictment over efforts to overturn the 2020 election as he runs again for 2024. The former vice president and GOP hopeful Mike Pence says Trump should sit this one out.
I really do believe that anyone who puts himself over the Constitution should never be president of the United States. And anyone who asks someone else to put themselves over the Constitution should never be president of the United States again.
Actress Leah Remini is suing Scientology.
It's a wide-ranging lawsuit filed in Los Angeles Superior Court in which Remini claims she was stalked, surveilled, harassed, threatened, and intimidated, and that she has been the victim of intentional, malicious, and fraudulent rumors. Remini was a member of the church until she broke from it in 2013 and became an outspoken critic.
That's CBS's Linda Kenyon reporting. The U.S.'s credit rating has been downgraded for only the second time in decades. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen.
Fitch's decision is puzzling in light of the economic strength we see in the United States. I strongly disagree with Fitch's decision.
And it triggered Wall Street's worst day in months. The Dow lost 348 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 71 degrees.